Hi guys, hi all. I hope you are in real amazement time and hope everything is fine at your end. Today we are going to read a story named The Secret Garden of Fireflies. So let's start. Far beyond a quiet countryside village, hidden behind a winding path of wild roses and ancient maple trees, there was a garden that appeared only on warm summer's nights. The villagers called it the Secret Garden of Fireflies. By day, it looked like an ordinary meadow filled with daisies, lavender, and soft green grass. But when the moon rose and the first stars appeared, thousands of golden fireflies filled the air, turning the garden into a sea of shimmering light. The elders believed the fireflies were no ordinary insects. Each glowing light was said to carry a happy memory that someone had almost forgotten. An elderly gardener named Clara cared for the garden. Every evening before sunset, she quietly watered the flowers, trimmed the climbing vines, and placed small bowls of fresh water beneath the old apple trees. Children often ask, why do you care for a garden that hardly anyone sees? Clara would smile and reply, the most beautiful things don't bloom for attention, they bloom because it's their nature. Among the village children was a gentle 13-year-old girl named Lily. Lily loved peaceful places. She often sat beneath the old apple tree, reading books while listening to bird song and the rustling leaves. One evening, Clara invited Lily to stay until after sunset. As darkness settled, tiny golden lights began rising from the grass. Within minutes, the entire garden sparkled like a sky filled with floating stars. Lily gasped. They are beautiful. Clara noted. Each one protects a joyful memory. Lily watched as one firefly landed softly on her hand. For just a moment, she remembered a day from early childhood when her parents had danced with her in the rain. She smiled without even realizing it. How did it do it? How did it do that? She whispered. The fireflies help us remember the moments that make life precious, Clara explained. For several weeks, Lily visited the garden every evening. She noticed something unusual. Whenever visitors laughed together, shared stories, or helped one another, more fireflies appeared. The garden glowed brighter than before. But whenever people argued, hurried away without speaking, or forgot to appreciate the little joys of life, some of the fireflies quietly disappeared into the night. One afternoon, dark clouds gathered over the valley. A powerful wind swept through the countryside. Although the storm passed quickly, something strange happened afterward. That evening, only a handful of fireflies appeared. The magical garden looked unusually dark. Even the flowers seemed less colorful. Lily searched everywhere. Where have they gone? Clara looked worried. I have never seen so few. Just then, a single golden firefly circled above Lily before landing on an old stone lantern in the center of the garden. A tiny glowing leaf floated gently to the ground. Written across it were delicate silver words. When gratitude fades, the lights lose their way. Lily looked up at Clara. What does it mean? Clara gently picked up the glowing leaf. Means the garden needs our help. She pointed toward a narrow path leading into the forest, a path Lily had never noticed before. The fireflies always return there before dawn. Lily took a deep breath. If the fireflies truly carried the world's happiest memories, she couldn't let their light disappear. Together, Lily and Clara stepped onto the hidden forest path, following the last glowing firefly into the quiet night, determined to discover why the garden's light was fading. Lily and Clara followed the last glowing firefly deep into the moonlit forest. The path became quieter with every step. Tall trees formed a gentle arc above them, and the cool night breeze carried the sweet scent of jasmine. The little firefly floated steadily ahead, its golden light guiding them through the darkness. After a long walk, they reached a hidden clearing. In the center stood an ancient willow tree whose silver branches touched a small crystal pond. Long ago, the pond must have sparkled like liquid moonlight. Now its face was still and dim. Only a few tiny fireflies hovered above it. Clara whispered softly, "This is the heart of the garden." Lily looked around in wonder. So, this is where the fireflies come from. Before Clara could answer, a gentle voice echoed through the clearing. "They are born here from grateful hearts." A magnificent white stag stepped quietly from behind the willow tree. Its antlers shimmered like silver branches, and tiny golden fireflies danced around them. "I am the guardian of the secret garden," the stag said kindly. "For generations, this pond has gathered gratitude from people who appreciate life's simple blessings. But recently, many have become too busy to notice them." Lily lowered her head. She remembered seeing people rushing through the village, rarely stopping to admire a sunset, thank a neighbor, or enjoy time with family. "Can the garden be saved?" she asked. The garden guardian smiled. "Yes, but not through magic. The light returns only when gratitude returns." The next morning, Lily and Clara went back to the village. Instead of telling everyone about the magical pond or the guardian, they began something they called the Festival of Gratitude. Every villager was invited to share one thing they were thankful for each day. Children thanked their parents for bedtime stories, parents thanked teachers for helping their children learn, neighbors thanked one another for small acts of kindness, farmers thanked the rain that nourished their fields, the baker thanked the miller thanked the farmer, even strangers greeted one another with warm smiles. Soon gratitude spread naturally throughout the village. People spent more time together. They laughed more often. They noticed blooming flowers, singing birds, gentle rain, and beautiful sunsets once again. That evening, Lily returned to the secret garden. To her amazement, hundreds of golden fireflies rose from the grass. The garden shimmered brighter than ever before. She and Clara hurried back to the hidden clearing. The crystal pond sparkled with brilliant golden light. Each thankful heart in the village had become another glowing firefly. The guardian of the garden smiled proudly. "You have remembered an important truth." "What truth?" Lily asked. The happiest memories are created by grateful hearts. As the guardian spoke, thousands of fireflies lifted into the night sky. Some drifted across forests, others floated over the rivers and distant villages. Each one carried a tiny spark of joy, reminding someone of a precious memory they had nearly forgotten. A family picnic, a comforting hug, a shared laugh, or the simple peace of watching the stars. Years passed, Lily grew into the new caretaker of the secret garden after Clara peacefully retired. Every evening, she lovingly cared for the flowers, filled the water bowls, and welcomed visitors with a gentle smile. Children often ask why the fireflies always seem happiest around grateful people. Lily would simply answer, because gratitude is a light that helps beautiful memories shine forever. She also played a small wooden journal beneath the old apple tree. Visitors were invited to write one thing they were thankful for before leaving the garden. Over the years, its pages filled with thousands of heartfelt messages. Some were simple. I'm thankful for today's sunshine. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for a kind friend. Others spoke of second chances, forgiveness, and hope. Each entry added another tiny glow to the garden. One warm summer evening, a little boy caught sight of a firefly resting on a flower. He smiled and whispered, "Thank you." Firefly glowed brighter than before and gently floated into the night sky. Lily smiled. She knew the garden would continue glowing for generations, not because of magic alone, but because grateful hearts would always keep its light alive. And every summer night, when thousands of golden fireflies danced beneath the stars, they reminded everyone that life's greatest treasures are often the simplest moments shared with love, kindness, and gratitude. So that was a story. So now the moral of the story. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into lasting treasures. When we appreciate the kindness, beauty, and love already in our lives, create joyful moments that brighten not only our own hearts but the hearts of everyone around us. I hope you like the story of the Secret Garden of Fireflies that we have just read out. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment to the channel for more exciting stuff, more funniest, more fun. Thank you.